Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andi Signor, and oh my goodness, Jason Momoa just burned Miss Amber Heard on the red carpet for his Season 3 premiere on Apple Plus. I want to go play this clip in its entirety. Now, it's a little part in the middle, but I want you to see its full entirety so you can see he had plenty of opportunity, plenty of time. He wasn't rushing off. Here's Jason Momoa being asked questions, and yes, stay tuned. He's going to ask about they're going to ask about Amber and Aquaman 2.
You look great.
Thank you.
I love the bag. What's in Jason Momoa's bag?
It's pretty simple. It's just lip balm, something special, and my phone.
Something.
I'm guessing it's
Yeah,
What's the special thing?
just for me.
probably like a vape. This is my guess. What do you guys think? What's the special something in Jason Momoa's bag?
Well, final season of C. Look, I think your character, Baba Voss, is, correct me if I'm wrong,
Couldn't get
but
into this show.
a family man. The family is everything to him. How much do you relate to that, and why do you love playing that character?
I mean, obviously, I'm a father and a family man, and there was just a lot. I'd had the opportunity to play a dad in a series before, and then to have them be babies. Oh, there's my head is here. Woo! Yeah! Wow! That back. Woo! So nice to see my fellow castmates.
See how much he loves his castmates on this show? Stay tuned.
Sorry, she threw me off.
It's all right. Love playing a dad on this one?
Yeah, I do. It's I love playing, having a full arc. Where it's not just killed off in the first season, or it just doesn't end properly. It's nice that it's 3 seasons and it's catered to, you know, the final chapter, and you get to go through everything and you get to see what happens, and it was intended that way.
And those battle scenes, I mean, right in the first episode, like, oh, bigger and better than ever.
I watch them and I'm like, ow, that's why I hurt, ow.
Because he's like blind in the show. They can't see, and then I guess some kid does. I watched the first couple episodes, and I couldn't get into the blind fights. It was very strange for me, but some of you guys really like it. Do you like C? Anyway,
And you look back and like, I would never do that again. And then sure enough, I do it again.
Sure enough. Now, you know, I got to ask about a couple other projects we're excited about. You're playing the villain in Fast and Furious. How is that?
This reporter's smart. Easing into the Aquaman here, but I forgot he's in Fast and Furious 10.
I've never played a character that, what's the word? He's very, very, he's evil and quirky and androgynous, and he's very sadistic and fun. It's very bizarre.
That's fun, though.
Well, it's so fun. And I haven't played a villain in a very long time, so.
And they've welcomed you into that family?
Very much. Yeah,
When you hear your family, it's like Olive Garden on that Fast and the Furious.
very much.
And all the hype, all the buzz, all the talk. Aquaman 2, what can we expect? Have you talked to Amber? How are things?
It's just laughs. I've never, me and Patrick, it's a bit of a brother's journey, and so it's a lot of funny stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that's just what's going on in our environment, talking about climate change and just hitting on certain things that I wanted to hit on. And yeah, it's just a lot of laughs and also a lot of pain. So just wonderful action to the next level.
Okay, and Game of Thrones.
Whoa. They go and talk about which he has no part of, and he says he's excited for. But wait a second. What? She went out on a limb. Now, she's either a supporter, I can't tell, but I got to give her props. She said the name to the man. This is the first time I've seen the name be brought up to the man's face. And how are things with you and Amber?
Laughs.
Laughs.
Two. All the
His
hype,
first
all the buzz, all
reaction to how are things with you and Amber is laughs.
the talk. Aquaman 2, what can we expect? Have you talked to Amber? How are things?
It's just laughs. I've never, me and Patrick.
And then goes on to talk about how, much fun he's having with Patrick. Now, we know from the deposition of Walter Mata that this was was it Walter? Who was the DC guy who was in there who gave the deposition, revealed that it's a buddy cop sort of scenario. It's Arthur and Patrick Wilson's character going on a road trip, pretty much. So that is what the movie's about. She's not in the movie. He's pretty much confirming that again.
It's a bit of a brother's journey, and so it's a lot of funny stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that's just what's going on in our environment, talking about climate change and just hitting on certain things that I wanted to hit on. And yeah, it's just a lot of laughs.
So things he wanted to hit on that weren't Amber Heard. Jeez. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that seemed like some serious shade. He avoided that like crazy. And I wish she had had the guts to push harder. He probably would have had to give a diplomatic answer, I would think. But here he had an opportunity to give a diplomatic answer about Amber. Oh yeah, I haven't talked to her, but you know, the film's really great. Like he just avoided. He was like, boo, I'm going to go all the way around that question, come back around and never address her in the slightest.
And also a lot of pain. So just wonderful action to the next level.
There it is. Wow, good for you. Jason Momoa doing the full distraction, full avoidance of Miss AH. What do you guys, how do you take that? Now, again, just so we all know, the film has now been delayed, which would have been another interesting question. They delayed the film. What's going on? Are they cutting out Amber? None of these reporters have the guts to actually answer. I wonder if they were told they weren't allowed to ask the question. But we know the film has now been delayed. The question is whether she will make the cut. We're still waiting to hear that out. From what I've been told, her role has been cut significantly throughout multiple times. It's now like 1 minute or less. I've been told she gives birth at some scene. There's a pregnancy scene, and that's the main thing that has sort of stuck around in the film because it's a pretty important part moving forward. That said, as DC is now, you know, taking the reins of things and figuring out what they're going to do next, they're keeping the Flash, which is surprising, but I know very expensive, and I apparently did get very high test marks. I think they're trying to sort of not throw all that money away. Right or wrong, that's their decision. But it does seem like they're now trying to figure out someone who's going to take over the DC property. And they did seem to find someone that they're an executive from the Lego movie. I forget his, I should have had that up. Warner Brothers guy. His name is, anyway, he did the Lego movie. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of plans, 10-year plans that they're planning. I forget the guy's name. The Kevin Feige person of DC is who they have. And this guy had made It. He made the Lego movie, like I said, here it is. This guy's name is Dan Lin. Dan Lin, I don't have a picture of him. Anyway, his name's Dan Lin. This is the guy who they're attempting to get as the Kevin Feige of DC. That apparently all sources are saying will be now the point person on all DC films. He's going to be the one that ultimately makes this call. I don't see any background with him and Amber, but it'll be interesting to see how he does it. It seems like they're going just more commercial route. They want to make big, obvious hits. This guy has made some serious hits and TV shows. And he's now the person that everyone thinks is going to take this gig. And he's going to be the one who decides ultimately what happens with all these films. I mean, reporting to David Zaslav, who's now running the whole studio. But interesting move. This guy seems good. He did The Departed. He oversaw George Miller's Justice League, which is a movie I wish I could have seen. So anyway, there's still a lot to be determined whether this film will get cut. And there's a lot of moving pieces as to why it's more complicated. But the film is now delayed. I wonder if that's just sort of give time, if people will still be complaining about her at that point. Maybe. At the same time, to see Jason completely skirt the question, I got to say that is encouraging. What do you guys, though, think? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts, smash that like button as well, and leave a comment down below. There are rumors that Mr. Johnny Depp might be appearing at the VMAs tonight. I'm going to do my best to watch and be ready with a report later tonight if he is. So I'll keep you updated here. So make sure you've hit that subscribe and stay tuned for more coverage and our live shows during the week here on Popcorn Planet.